What's good, guys? Welcome back to chapters 6 through 10 of Purple Hyacinth. If you did not catch the last episode, we covered chapters 1 through 5, which is the beginning of the webtoon. And I'd really recommend you go back. Found out a lot about Lauren and our new co-star, the assassin Purple Hyacinth. They had their first encounter because he was running away from a double murder crime scene. He killed two people and ran away. And moral of the story is he and her have the same end goal, which is to take down the Deadly Scythe, I think their name was, but the terror organization group in this webtoon. And he got away, but gave her an ultimatum saying, "Hey, meet me back at the bridge at 12 p.m. tomorrow." So, in these chapters, I'm sure we'll figure out if she meets up with him, what's going on, get more information on both characters, But if you're excited for today's chapters 6 through 10, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe so you always get the next chapters when it comes out. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into Purple Hyacinth, chapter 6, Troubling Truth. What? The Purple Hyacinth? So it was him. I was running after him? There's no shame in losing him, Lauren. No one has ever gotten near him in the 7 years he's been active. You're lucky to be alive. Purple Hyacinth, Episode 6. I really should have known. The Purple Hyacinth. The most powerful weapon in the Phantom Scythe's arsenal. Responsible for the bloodiest crimes our city has ever seen. He left no trace of evidence, except for one thing. His signature Purple Hyacinth. Next to each one of the corpses he left in his wake. And I was almost one of them tonight. Civilians sometimes claim to see the shadow running across the rooftops at night. But no one has ever got close enough to him to be able to describe him as precisely as Officer Sinclair did tonight. We may have lost valuable assets tonight, but we also know who we're looking for at least. The details you provided tonight were immeasurable value. As always, well done, Officer Sinclair. Well done. After all these years, we could have finally had him. And I let that bastard go. It was a reckless move. You should have waited for backup. You were lucky. You were very lucky tonight. Haha, lucky? He probably didn't consider the maid would be awake, or that the police could have responded as soon as we did. It's fortunate we happened to live nearby, or maybe it was intentional. 2 murders back to back, make sure we see him, but still didn't catch him. A power play. Plausible, Liddell. He has been taunting the royal family for years. His co-ops, their family crescent is some sort of sick joke. This motherfucker kind of an artist, too. A threat, more likely. What if they're going for an apology? That's impossible. Any regret he might have had has long been drowned by all the blood on his hands. I have no regrets. You're right. Regardless, this isn't his usual political terrorism. Rocco and Grayson were recently recruited as double agents. They were assigned to infiltrate the Phantom Scythe's underground network. Only those with the high security clearance were aware. Seems like the leader is always one step ahead of us. Hawks, Liddell, Sinclair. I wanted to thank you 3 for coming so quickly tonight. The investigation unit will take care of the rest. You are now dismissed. Yes, sir! What a prick. Good to see he still has it out for you, Lauren. Are you sure you didn't mean Kim? What do you mean? As the two continue to bicker in the background, Lauren ponders her next move. Lauren, you coming? Huh? Ah, yes. Night sky, good work. Finally, it's time to go home. What? It sure is running faster tonight. It's super late. Alright guys, I'm gonna head home. I intend to sleep like a log for the rest of the night. But you, William, make sure she gets home safe, or I'll kill you. Sapiens. She out? Bye, Kim. Don't worry about it. Well, I'll be fine on my own. See you tomorrow. Oh? Do you seriously think I'm gonna let you walk home all alone tonight? What? You just spent half the night chasing down the most notorious killer in the city. He could be anywhere waiting for you. I'll be fine, Will. You know better than anyone that I can defend myself. Don't be silly, of course I know, but won't you let an old friend just walk you home this once? Our houses are in the same direction anyways. Fine, Mother. But don't you dare slow me down, my bed awaits. Ah, yes, at least one of us can sleep. Don't you ever miss your academy days? Oh, the good old academy days with no midnight calls about deranged criminals. Simpler times, certainly. Sometimes I wonder if we really should have graduated early. Ha! We would have been too bored otherwise. We're already driving our instructors mad. True. But who would have thought we'd go from playing cops and robbers in our mother's garden to this? Definitely not me. How quickly times change. How have you been? How has your mother been lately? The usual. Well, I see. Well, I'm sure her health will improve soon. With everything we've tried, something has to work. Let's hope. Speaking of work, you've been slacking off on your officer duties. Your squad is running wild. Just look at me and Kim. Ah, Kim Liddell. That woman drives me insane. She has never listened to me, and every time I open my mouth, she argues. God bless her. Isn't she the best? The worst curse the day she was assigned to me. She'd be hurt if she heard that. She's lucky she didn't observantly and never misses her target. Charming. Ah. You know, Lauren, a lot's been different since we got our badges. But I'm glad some things didn't change at all. And some things never will. Now thank you, gentlemen. The lady has been delivered safely. You can now go to sleep too. See you tomorrow, Lauren. Good night. Good night, Will. You're not doing this because your occupational responsibility. It's personal. Who do you think I am, bastard? I'm allying myself with the most loathed criminal in the city, the Purple Hyacinth. You and me share the same goal. Find the leader and destroy him. And no one's ever seemed to live in tale to tale. Except, I just did. Ever since that day, I've waited to take down the monsters responsible for his death. They took the person I cherished the most. I want to avenge him. And I want to spare others the same fate. And now, my own search led me nowhere for 10 years. And now, the assassin proposes that he'll help me? I would be your best asset, he says. But this quest almost destroyed me before. What? You should really let it go, Lauren. Meet me tomorrow. Meet me tomorrow at the bridge tomorrow at midnight. I won't have anything to do with him. Why would I? It's long over. There's nothing more I can do. Good episode. Purple Hyacinth, episode 7. Burning Burden. Adderall's Police Department. ADP. Well, good morning. Purple Hyacinth, episode 7. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Officer Sinclair. Cute Secretary Leah DeRoses, Administration Unit 11%, Adderall's Police Department. Good morning. Officer Luke's Grumpy Cat Rindell, Patrol Unit 11%, Adderall's Police Department. I swear to God, if I have to greet another human being this morning, somebody might die. Lauren! Whoa, it's me, oh happily middle lady. Oh, helpeth me, my lady. I don't know if I can do this anymore. My soul aches from lack of sleep. Shape up and stop whining. Lauren and I slept as much as you did, and we're perfectly fine. Wrong. Lauren never sleeps. Guilty. At least it's a perfect day for patrolling and running off good-for-nothings. Patrolling? What about your unfinished paperwork? Ugh. Oh no, I have such a terrible headache. I feel like I'm going to faint. Liddell, I don't know you had such obvious talent for acting. You should consider a change in career. It might do you better. Oh, screws. Sergeant Liddell. Present. You were requested at the shooting range in 45 minutes. You'll be replacing Sergeant Collins, supervising for the firing examination. Yes, sir. I will be there. What a shame, Lieutenant. I think my acting career will have to wait. Looks like a certain someone and their awesome skills are needed there. Excuse me, Mrs. DeRoses. Could you perhaps put this pile of paperwork on Liddell's desk for when she comes back? I would really appreciate it. With pleasure, Lieutenant. They are completely adorable this morning, aren't they? Oh, I wish this was illegal to be that energetic. We'll have a meeting in the briefing room. You better go before I request you 3 as my next shooting partners. After that, you'd be silent forever. Time for a meeting. Greetings, Captain Harmon! Hey, good morning to y'all. As many of you already know, 2 high-priority citizens were murdered last night in the 11%. We are dealing with the Purple Hyacinth again. Thanks to Officer Sinclair, we now know he is male, around 5'9" tall, and around 20 to 30 years old. He'll surely go back into hiding, but nonetheless, please report anyone acting suspicious who matches this description. The castle has already been alerted, and we are awaiting more specific directions from the Chief of Police. Yes, sir! Except I know all about him. I've seen his bare face. I know exactly what he looks like and where he'll be tonight. We're so close to catching him. Also, by the end of the week, I want volunteers to work security for Viscount Radcliffe's annual ball on February 17th. His Majesty's right-hand Lord Rushinham has personally requested our public presence at the event. How many high-profile members of the nobile family has been expected to attend? If you do decide to volunteer, know that as representatives of the police department, your performance must be impeccable. That is all for today. You are dismissed. Clap, clap. Yes, sir. He is the Purple Hyacinth. He's the Purple Hyacinth. He'll probably suspect I won't come alone. Maybe it's a trap. Maybe Maybe. Huh. Of course it's a trap. He knows about me. Even if I wasn't lying, I don't trust his little detail for a second. All right, everybody, listen up. Those on the next patrol round, follow me. We'll go through the itinerary for this more... Excuse me, Will. I'll be back in a few minutes. Lauren, you shouldn't. I have to make sure that they can catch him tonight, somehow. How am I ever going to explain any of this? Captain Herman, I was thinking about LaRock's murder last night, and I came up with a few theories that might be helpful for the investigation. Officer Sinclair, by the looks of the bags in your eyes, I have no doubt you spent the entire night obsessing over this and conjured many theories. As always, your attention to detail and analytics perception on any crime scene is remarkable. However, I must remind you that there is a reason you aren't on the investigation unit anymore. Officer. It's a lie. He's lying. But if you recall any additional details of his appearance, please report them to the detective in charge of the case. The investigation unit will follow up on any clues that they think can help us trace down the assassin's plans. But truthfully, I'd rather you didn't involve yourself in this further. You've embarrassed us enough in the past, okay? Captain, there's a call waiting for you in your office. I know that you're especially talented, but you are too personally involved for me to allow you to investigate the Phantom Scythe again. Your thinking actions would be biased. Perhaps you should consider spending your nights sleeping instead of theorizing so that you can be ready for your actual duties. Speaking of, I believe your division is about to leave for patrol. And have a good day, officer. After all this time, one mistake is all it takes. Episode 8. Channeling choices. Challenging choices. Oops, my bad, Joe. Yeah, worn outside, contemplating what's going on. It's been over a year, and they'll still think I'm unfit for duty. How could they? One mistake. Purple Hyacinth, Episode 8. Hey, Lauren! Kim. Herman's being a jerk to you again, huh? Don't worry, nothing happened. You know that I don't need your weird ability to know you're lying, right? Ha, well. The captain thought it opportune to remind me of my mistake once again today. Bah, I don't understand why they're being so rough on you. It's not like you're the first person in the department to ever screw up. Yet Herman's singling you out like he's never has anyone else. I suppose I gave him a good reason to. Then why isn't your uncle helping you? He's the chief of police. This has gone on long enough. Oh, Kim, I can't take advantage of my uncle Tristan's position. I don't need his help to become a detective, and I won't use it to get my rank back either. I'd rather end up on the streets than do that, but I appreciate the offer. I know you would. It's their loss anyways. Thanks, Kim. I'll see you later. Try not to terrorize the poor sods in the shooting exam. Psst, terrorize? I don't even know what that word means. See ya, Lauren. See ya, Kim. Okay, put the glasses on and we're on our mission. Ah! Okay. Bang, bam. Okay, she got a shot. All headshots. Same spot too. Let's get it. You see, that's how it's done. Okay. Good morning, fresh meat. If you don't match this marksmanship, I'm gonna fail you so hard you wish you were dead. In the exercise of our duties, we left behind the personal, the political, and the subjective. We were to maintain peace and order impartially. Our identity is not only protected by the subsumed by the mask we wore. Under the symbol, we weren't individuals. We were an entity. We were the Adelaide Police Department. Did you hear the Purple Hyacinth struck again last night? Yes. How horrible. Poor Lady Grayson. The rumors are spreading like wildfire. Once I made the mistake of forgetting the mask, or of letting personal resentment guide my actions. It cost me my rank as a detective, my self-respect, my credibility, and I still have found no answers. Boop. Your pretty golden eyes look pensive today, dear Lauren. I swear that I'll hate the next person who says pensive eyes and Lauren in the same sentence. There's no escape. Your disastrous dates are too iconic to be forgotten. Kim told me all about it. May I ask what's on your mind? You've barely uttered a word since we left the headquarters. You look like you're plotting a murder. Be careful, Grumpy Cat. She might just get jealous. I can hear you, Hawks. There's nothing to worry about, really, I promise. Maybe I'm plotting your murder. I'm just a bit tired. I didn't chug 2 liters of coffee like you did this morning. Ing. Oh, shit. Wait, am I in here? Did you hear about the PH last night? It's terrifying. Hear me out. It's already been 10 years since the alleged tragedy. The police still haven't found anything. Anything at all. You can't count on the fingers the number of active Phantom Scythe members they've already neutralized. And last night the Purple Hyacinth reappeared. This is really the protection our city deserves? He's right. We deserve better. That's right. He's here in the city, Purple Hyacinth. The music is available on Spotify for you peasants. Purple Hyacinth, Episode 9, Unexpected Uprising. And last night, the Purple Hyacinth reappeared. Is this really the protection our city deserves? He's right. They're useless. Outrageous. What do we pay them for? In one single night, the Purple Hyacinth took out 2 victims right across the street from each other, and they still couldn't catch them. 2 valued and respected citizens. Who will be next? Your wives? Your children? Your friends? The Phantom Scythe has dominated the city for the past decade. It's only a matter of time before they attack the royal family and destroy everything King Philip built. The police are supposed to protect us, but they are just parading like peacocks in the streets. They could be arresting the culprits responsible for these atrocious activities. Instead, the Purple Hyacinth monster is still running free. What do? They've been chasing the leader, one man, for a decade and have not even found a single clue. Who is he? What does he look like? How can we trust them? For shame. For all we know, some of them might be working for the Phantom Scythe. Aren't you tired of being afraid to leave your homes? Don't you want to walk the streets with peace and stop wondering if your neighbor will be the next victim? All I would have to do is shout. Tell the others I recognized him from last night. This killing machine could be anywhere, creeping up behind your back to slit your throat. How many more deaths before this bloody abomination is arrested? I dare you. This may be our only chance at catching him. He could be anywhere. Anyone. Disguised as one of the innocent citizens. She's right. Everyone is suspected. I saw you leaving your house last night around 1 in the morning. Where were you going, huh? What were your purpose being out? What, are you seriously insinuating I could be the purple the Hyacinth? Have you lost your god-forsaken mind? We always knew you were dirty. Why don't you fess up? Shit. Where is he? Let go of me, you bastard! No, that bastard. He can't slip away that easily. My man got this shit plotted out. Hey, shit. Y'all better get this shit under control. Come on, team, move! Yes, sir. And as they start trying to patrol the crowd, get this under wraps. It's not going well. No! Ah! You little... Get off me, you bastard! Oh, ooh, elbow to the jaw. Lauren takes a mean elbow to the jaw. Step, step, step. What? Who is this? Is this the captain? Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, please, I see that you're worried and I understand your dissatisfaction. Oh, that's her. Oh, that's okay. Chief Tristan Sinclair, head of the Arnold Police Department. Uncle! Wait, what do I need to give you? I need to give him a... As you said, sir, the criminal organization has been running around run free for too long. I promise you, you're not the only ones feeling frustrated. Each of us are here to protect of us has a family to protect. All of us officers and civilians want to purge this evil that has tarnished our city. And as police, I personally assure you, your prize will prize your well-being and your safety above all else. The chief, maybe he's right. Uncle has always had a way with words, always there to save the day, and yet, we are talking about ending the Phantom Scythe, while its bloodiest assassin stands among us enjoying the show. This morning, the king's right hand, Sir Ramsel, came to speak me to establish a plan of action. Steps will be taken, and we will release our plans to the public as soon as possible. But fellow citizens, we truly want to get rid of the Phantom Scythe. We must unite our forces and not give them such discord between us. He's right. None of us here is part of that filthy organization. We must now not stoop to their level. Wait, how did he know? No, he couldn't have. That would mean... Yes, we must all stand together. Otherwise, we are no better than those worthless criminals. Remember, we are here to protect and we are listening. Make sure to report any information you think could be useful to the police. Now, please disperse and go about your business. Thank you. Of course. I'm at your service, sir. Thank you. No. Not me in his line. Part of the Phantom Scythe. That man. He's a Phantom Scythe member. Sir. Thank you so much, sir. You just defused the riot. We are the only patrol unit on the scene. I didn't know what... It's my job, Lieutenant Hawks. We're here to maintain peace. We should never answer with violence unless absolutely unavoidable. But you said your unit was here. Have you seen my niece? Uncle, that man! We can't let him go. We must interrogate him. Lauren, how lovely to see you. Why do you say that? Because we've just been fooled in the most humiliating way possible. He almost started a riot. We can't let him off the hook that easily. The trust the people in us is the trust the people have in us is getting more fragile each day. We must show them that we are on their side. Arresting someone like him right now would be like throwing oil onto the fire. I am afraid that Lieutenant Hawks is right. Uncle, I am aware that it's a delicate situation, but what if this speech was a distraction to draw attention away from something else, like involvement with the Phantom Scythe? Ha ha ha. We can't arrest people without due cause, you know that. We would keep him in 48-hour hold, but that would just anger the people more than anything else. He lied. He lied earlier. I know it is. He's... I know, Lauren. Lauren, I know you must be right. But now is not the time, and you know better than anyone that it's time to open an investigation. We must have solid proof. Our hunches can't be overruled by the law. Remember. I understand. You're right. I am very sorry, Lauren. I do believe in you. But all we can do is keep an eye out for him in case our future disturbances. Please, excuse me. I have a meeting to attend. See you tonight, Lauren. Have a good day, officers. Have a good day, sir. See you tonight, Uncle. All those years I spent refining my analytical skills just to prove my hunches to others. Working and working to make decisive and join the investigation unit so that I could finally put my ability to use to make a difference. But what is it all for? For everything to be completely undone by a single mistake? Right now, my ability is useless. I understand there are 2 flagrant criminals in this crowd and I couldn't do anything about it. They're right. The police are powerless. The Phantom Scythe members walk through the city freely knowing they're too scared to arrest them. No matter how fiercely we fight, there's always one step ahead. We are ridiculous. The Purple Scythe, he belongs behind bars, and that's exactly where I should send him. But last night, he was honest with me. And the scary thing is he might be right. He might be the only chance of finding the leader. And if nothing else, I owe him to at least try. Okay. Oh, she's there at the bridge, and so is he. Shit's about to go down. Let's get it. Episode 10, Dreadful Deal. Well, what do we have here? Seems like someone changed her mind about my proposal. The good little cop decided to make a deal with the devil. Weren't you so hell-bent against it? What changed? You're the Purple Hyacinth, aren't you? The most dreadful criminal of our city. You forgot to mention that during our last chat, I figured it would be obvious after you saw the crime scene. And yet, you still thought it'd be crazy enough to make a deal with the Purple Hyacinth. Well, not crazy, just extremely desperate. Which you definitely, I'm not desperate. No, you've just been stuck spinning your wheels in dead-end investigation for years. That's exactly what the Phantom Scythe is spending its time and resources on, you know. Making sure that the ADP never get past those dead ends. Look, I came here tonight because I know you've been honest with me. I don't understand why or how it's possible, but you and I have seemed to have the same end goal. Actually, there's a lot about you I don't understand. I got my mysterious killer reputation, I'm told. It would have been a waste of time if I revealed everything about myself from the first night. Why didn't you kill me? My. Did you hit your head that hard? I already told you. I need a pet. Someone in the police department to help me put my plans into motion. But why me? Why would you trust me? You know nothing about me. At all. True, but you're straight-laced enough to put weight in your word. And crooked enough to take mine at face value. And I do know you and I share the same vengeful desires. Plus, you seem to have a knack for guessing when someone is lying. Oh shit. It makes you useful. But I saw your face. How could you be so certain I wouldn't bring the whole police department squad here tonight? Darling, you're not the only one to have seen it. I waltz around in broad daylight with this face, and yet miraculously no one runs away screaming. And if I had any interest in killing people at random, but why would you trust me? Someone as obsessed with the truth as you are wouldn't walk away from a chance like this. If you turned me in, you wouldn't get anything out of me, and you know it. Please help me, and we both get what we want. You're exactly What exactly are you? You're the leader's favorite puppet. You obey every word. Oh, please, that's insulting. I'm his best assassin, not his puppet. Yet, you want to kill him. It doesn't make any sense. A handsome paradox? Am I not? Seriously, why? Why follow him at all if you just want to stop him so bad? You know, officer, it's not all about the rainbows and unicorns in the Phantom Scythe. It's not like any organization. No one agrees on anything. There's a healthy amount of backstabbing, but so far none of it has touched the top. The leader may not be venerated by anyone, but he's certainly feared by all. His paws are everywhere. No one knows who he is, but killing for him does the dirty work, and being the best at it. That's the only way to get closer to him. The only way I want to stop him. It still doesn't explain why you want to. If that's the question. That question shall go unanswered, I'm afraid. My motives are not relevant, and I don't care about yours. Suffix to say I have as many reasons as you. Has many reasons as you to want him gone. I am only caring about making that happen, and I don't need you to do it, and I need you to do it. Do you accept my deal or not? Suppose what are these conditions? What are you expecting from me? Oh, you know, to keep things simple, there'd only be 2 rules. First, no withholding information from me. Anything you know, I know, and vice versa. Same goes for new discoveries, or else we'll end up dead. Second, no personal questions. To keep rule 1 from getting too out of hand. That's it. Short and sweet, ain't it? Oh, I almost forgot the 3rd rule. No accidentally killing each other. Does that sound fair, officer? Not good enough. I have my own conditions as well. Go on. I don't want you to be mixed up in any of your shady and illegal Phantom Scythe business. Investigation related only, or count me out. So the cop wants to stay a good cop, even after teaming up with the purple Hyacinth himself. Sure, no problem. As for you, I don't want you in my life outside of this. I don't want people I care to be involved ever. What we do stays between us, understood? Oh, officer, how scandalous. But sure, that's not it. Listen, I get one inkling that you're trying to hide things from me or anyone close to me, so much as a sneeze because of you, I will not hesitate to put a bullet right through your skull and... Yeah, I know. It always shoots for the head with you. Your threats begin to lack creativity, officer. You really do have an obsession with murder, don't you? But it's okay. I forgive you. We all have our weak points. How can I be sure you won't betray me? Endless questions with you. Look, if you're gonna be my partner in crime, we have to be able to trust each other. If you go down, I go down too, so on and so forth. It's been like that from the moment you let me walk away. It's going to be a game of faith for both of us. We're on equal footing. If things get nasty, you'll have your guns and I have my sword. The only question remains is, do we have a deal? What do you say? Yes. Fantastic! Welcome to the team. Nice to meet you, officer. My name is Curran White. Lauren Sinclair. It's been a pleasure, Lauren. Ching. Okay. Slice and saying we're doing a blood deal? What's wrong? Come on, your turn. Ew, no. You've murdered dozens of people with that sword. What kind of barbarian do you think I am? I clean it nightly. The blade would rust otherwise, and that would be extremely regrettable. Fine. Oh, she got her own dagger. We have a deal. And a handshake confirms it. And so it begins. partnership between the Purple Hyacinth and Officer Lauren. With a drop of blood hitting the ground. It's on. And with that, folks, that is the end of episode 10, The Dreadful Duel. So we have found out a lot. We found out his first name, his last name, and we also found out that they have a deal. So, with that being said, things are getting interesting. We shall see how this deal plays out. If there's actually any backstabbing or anything like that. But, if you enjoyed today's episodes, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe so you always keep up with the next episode. And with that being said, I will catch you all later. I appreciate everyone for stopping by, even if it was only for 20 seconds. And I'll catch you next time. Bye!